I learned something really cool at Disney World one Christmas. And I'm going to try to show you. If you can get a candy cane, I'm going to make this really easy for you. Just get a candy cane. Just take a pen. Turn a pen around it. I learned this at Disney. I promise it's magic. As a cast member, I get to do all kinds of rolls. Don't worry if it's crooked. No, it's a candy cane. It just slides a little bit, but like one, and then it's like another. Flip it over too, so you have one going one way and one going the other way. I know you're all thinking this is mouse ears, and there are mouse ears involved, but this is about reindeer and candy canes and sharing, and the reason people share. At Disney World, I had lots of different roles to play, and I signed up for a Christmas event to be crowd control, just to be there, you know, keeping the kids from getting run over by reindeers and you know, and the cars and stuff that go by. They're moving very, very slow, but still, kids get excited. Anyway, I'm standing there doing it, and everybody's doing exactly what they're supposed to do. There was nothing going on. There was nothing bad. Nobody was trying to run in front of anything. They're all very well behaved. It was great. They made the magic for us that Christmas. It was really sweet. Anyway, a little girl, 10 feet away or whatever, she's like screaming up and down at the reindeer, and one of them comes over, like walks over slowly. And she's jumping up and down. She reaches out, and he puts his nose and stuff all up to like her face. It's like, it seemed like he was just giving her a Christmas kiss. It was really beautiful. And she screams, she turns around, Dad, Dad. You know, he gave me a kiss, and she hugged him. She like got to hug him. It was really a beautiful Christmas moment. If I was allowed to have a camera, I would have taken a picture. Anyway, I remember it because she said, Dad, Dad, his breath smelled like candy canes. And her dad said, yeah, it's peppermint. Reindeer love candy canes. They just love them. And they're magical creatures. So if you ever know the story of a candy cane, candy canes were invented so that people could break them in half. Where's the other half of this candy cane? Anybody know? I got my supplies here. We're missing half a candy cane. It's just a straight part, so I roll under it. Anyway, people take the candy cane and they break them. There. Usually they wouldn't break them so clumsy, like they'll get a nice hook on one side and a stick on the other. And they break them, and then they hand them to the other person that's breaking it too. So I take half of your candy cane, and you take half of mine. So we both end up with a whole candy cane once you lose it. Well, anyway, that's Christmas magic for you. We're going to keep going. The whole point is you're going to make a Christmas card for somebody. Explain to them this Christmas story. If you break a candy cane to give half to your friends, which is sharing at Christmas, they give you the other half. You still end up with a candy cane. But through the years, people would break them in half like this and just say, here, they just snap them. And they give you half. And then people started realizing, hey, it's Christmas. If you want somebody to have a really good Christmas, you give them the two straight pieces like this. And that keeps Christ in Christmas. It makes you remember that it's a holiday, and we should all be really grateful. Anyway, so Dad is trying to explain this to the little girl, and she says, well, Daddy, what do you do with the round parts? I like the round parts. He goes, aha, but so do reindeer. And if you put the two pieces out on your lawn, somewhere near a tree, you'll know the reindeer were there because they'll leave them in the shape of a heart, saying thank you. And they'll be white. They suck the sugar right out of them. Anyway, if you do that, and you give up your candy cane, the next year, your tree will be covered in candy canes. They come and they hang them up. They bring them up. Because it's all about sharing. But you have to get a reindeer to eat your candy cane, and he has to put it near a tree in the shape of a heart. But if he does that, we can see what happens. Anyway, so we're going to make a card about this. So once you trace your candy canes, take a black marker if you have one. Just go around it like this. And like this. I'm a busy guy. I have a busy desk right now. Sorry. Now, take a pen. And can I see the card? Because I broke my candy canes. They sure are good though. Yeah. Cool. Right. So what you want to do is you want to come down here, under here, just draw a line here. Right. And then another line here. Like this. And then a line here, 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 just going to kind of come around the bottom like that. On this side, we're going to start here, go like this, make a big thing like this, and then bring the color back this way. Blow all at once. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we'll have a little curve at the top of this one. Okay. Once you've traced your candy canes and drawn them, we get some paint or markers or pencils or whatever you want, and we do what Disney did. Disney had candy canes everywhere. Oh. Inside the thing, you're going to just make little Mickey Mouse heads. That's it. Little red Mickey Mouse heads. I'm actually making triangle Mickey Mouse heads, but you get the point. When you do this, there's another neat story about the candy canes and sharing and Christmas. And that's the little tradition. If you leave a candy cane for the reindeer, look at the candy cane tree. So I'm really doing this fast because, well, it's the holidays. Everybody has things to do. It's the idea I'm trying to tell you about that happened to me at Christmas at Disney World. It's amazing. You just put little dots of Mickey heads everywhere. Do the best you can. It's candy. It's going to get destroyed in 5 minutes. Once you put it in your mouth, those Mickey heads are gone. And we put a little green on it too, and just make them look festive, that's all. Because people will love what you do. I'm just putting little dots at this point. Like sometimes candy canes get wet. And this is exactly what happens. We'll get back to some real Mickeys here. Okay, now, I'm trying to keep this like under 15 minutes or close to it if I can. Then we take green marker and we just go around our stripes. Like this. And like this. And like this. And like this. Like this. And like this. And like this. And this. Need some water. See, I'm using watercolor. And it's a nice thin brush, but you can use green pens or crayons or whatever you want. Thing is, you gotta have good cardstock if you use watercolor. Like this is mixed media paper, so it's kind of thick. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, just as a little magic, you know, I know as an artist you're supposed to kind of just not leave things so flat. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw in a little shadow there, a little shadow there. We'll pull this down. On top there won't be much of a shadow, on the other side there would be. And don't worry about going in and out of lines. Don't worry about any of that. Because when we're done painting them, we're going to cut them out and cut them and put them in a card for somebody to tell them that you love them and to remember it's Christmas. It's not just about candy canes and reindeers. But at Disney, you got a little of both. It was really cool. Okay. And if it's white, then it's got to have a little bit of blue. Just to show you that there's things bouncing off that white color. Yeah. You won't like anything like that. You won't like a smudge like that. And remember, watercolor. Boop, boop, boop. You just dab it with toilet paper. It comes right up. Oh, that's cool. So now you'll cut these out. And what you'll do is you'll make a card for somebody. This is the cross for Christmas. And that's the heart. Happy, Merry Christmas and I love you. I signed the back of it, but that's all from a tradition. Santa Claus and his reindeers and the kids at Disney World. I don't know what to tell you. Try it. You have a tree full of candy canes next year. All right, well, happy Christmas, everyone. I hope that you get all that you wish for. And happy New Year, too. I hope that 2026 is a little better than 2025 was. All right, thank you so much. This is Timmy Britt signing off.